This is Nate Wills, and I'm going to talk about my EA 761 Component 4 projects. The first one, Project 1, I really focused on our process, our grant process to open up or reopen our preschool using the Missouri Preschool Project grant. The interesting thing about that piece is that I was very surprised to learn that our preschool operates almost like a daycare. It has to go through the same certification process with the state. Our preschool teacher has to be CPR certified. That's the only teacher in the district that's required by the state to be CPR certified. It was very interesting to see how the application worked with our food process. How we went through the sanitation issues with younger students. We used a committee to develop and select the curriculum and actually hire a teacher. That committee also chose our preschool teacher. The accreditation process was rather cumbersome from a state standpoint, I felt. It was interesting that it was my first time working with the fire marshal and all the regulations that had to be followed there and approved. So the second part of my Component 4 video, the intern's choice, was public relations in school and community partnerships. I discussed how our elementary teacher and I really headed up a project to kind of dress up our recently constructed FEMA building. FEMA buildings, for the most part, aren't very nice looking structures. They're mostly just a cement building. So one thing we wanted to do was dress that up, and the community spent a considerable amount of money through taxes to do the best job they could to add on to that. But there were things that weren't included in that. One of the things we talked about doing, and we actually did do, was raise funds for the lettering on the outside of the building so that it says Puxico Activity Center. This required a lot of collaboration from different groups. Our elementary art club kind of headed the project, and through the use of donations from the community, where certain clubs and organizations could get their name on a plaque for donating to the lettering. The art club also sold small drawings through our Artsonia program that we use online. So there were a number of things. Our parent-teacher organization, PTO, donated some money. And what I did for that was I set up a website explaining to the community what we were raising these funds for, how the lettering would look on the outside, and what the benefits were to donating, such as the plaque for the recognition and sponsorship. So we were able to raise enough money for the lettering. It was about $1,600 for those letters, and it looks very classy on the outside. The plaque on the inside is in a place where it's visible to anyone that's coming into the building. We have a concession area out front that really shows that off. The interest in it built over a few weeks. It was slow going at first, but as word got out that this was going to benefit the community at large as well as the school, then we started to get businesses that were donating outside of the regular clubs and the parent-teacher organization. But it was a sense of pride. We were able to, once the project was completed, I put the pictures up on the Facebook page so that they could see what their money was going towards, what the plaque looked like. So it was a very positive experience for me from a community standpoint, and able to collaborate with some of our organizations there within the school district.